Guan Yu was a student of Chengdu Academy, 9460-91. We first meet her as she is hiding in the mountains with her teacher Sima Hui, showing that she has become more anxious. However, her teacher assures her that she will be able to fight soon, now that Liu Bei had recently awakened to her inner dragon. Later, we see Guan Yu with Liu Bei as they make their rounds through the academy, Guan Yu acting as Liu Bei's bodyguard. Liu Bei was able to get away from Guan Yu so she could be alone to read her books. However, her private time is cut short when she is attacked by students of Chuchang Academy. However, Guan Yu was able to come to her rescue at the very last moment. She did battle with Yu Jin, while Zhang Fei prevented other Chuchang students from interfering. Guan Yu was easily able to overwhelm Yu Jin with a single slice of her blade and escape with Liu Bei to a safer location. Later, Guan Yu hears from Sima Hui that in order to defeat the students of Chuchang, they have to seek out the sleeping dragon. Although Guan Yu protests, claiming that she is strong enough to protect Liu Bei, she decides to venture out to find the sleeping dragon to see if she is worthy enough. Guan Yu heads to Tokenin Temple, where the sleeping dragon resides, and breaks through the protective barriers surrounding the temple. She then meets an old monk named Shu Shu, who tells Guan Yu, after trying to get her to eat his mushroom, that he will be her first loss. Then they fight, and Shu Shu gains the upper hand by using incense to relax Guan Yu's muscles and gain the advantage. Just when Guan Yu was about to succumb to the incense, and urinating herself, she musters up the strength to stand on her feet and deliver a devastating blow to Shu Shu's arm, before fainting completely and giving Shu Shu the victory. When she woke up, she found herself bandaged in the old man's house, sleeping next to Zhang Fei and Liu Bei, who was in the next room with the sleeping dragon, Kong Ming. Now they have the sleeping dragon and they can move on to their other ventures. Next, Guan Yu is called out to a valley by Chu Chang's fighters, and after rightly handling them all, she is approached by the three-pillared gods of Chu Chang, and is challenged by Shu Huang. Shu Huang is able to fight toe-to-toe with Guan Yu, and even overpowers her by seemingly breaking her spear and overpowering her with brute force. And once defeated, Yue Jin approached her unconscious body and kissed her. She also peed herself. This non-consensual lip contact allows Yue Jin to peer into Guan Yu's mind, seeing into her ancestry and the poor graphics of Dynasty Warriors 9, and she is horrified by what she sees. Triggered by Yue Jin's utter disgust for the game, Guan Yu awakens her inner dragon. Guan Yu resumes her fight with Shu Huang and utterly decimates him. Before making the final blow, Guan Yu surrenders, and is willing to hear them out while they call her out to the mountains. Next, we see Guan Yu chained underground at Chuchang Academy, where she is being interrogated by the three pillars, occasionally getting molested by Zheng He. And all they want to know is where Liu Bei's sovereign seal is. Why is she being so difficult? The interrogation is then cut short by the arrival of Sima Yi, who reveals, "Hey, we found the sovereign seal." Guan Yu then breaks her bonds and reveals that she came here by choice and could leave whenever she wants to, but for the safety of Liu Bei, she will stay in Chuchang. She is then brought to a pier where she meets Cao Cao, and before negotiations even happen, she threatens to kill Cao Cao if he doesn't agree to return the seal. Cao Cao says something to the effect of, "I bet you won't," to which Guan Yu immediately responds by trying to kill him, but she is blocked by Shu Shu. And then Cao Cao says, "Battle of Chirbi, it's gonna happen. You fight for us." And just like that, Guan Yu now works for Cao Cao. During the Battle of Chirbi, when Zhao Yun was gaining the upper hand against Cao Run, Guan Yu stepped forward and became Zhao Yun's opponent. Atop the cathedral, Zhao Yun and Guan Yu engage in a vicious battle. The fight was even in terms of sheer ferocity, but soon, Zhao Yun gained the upper hand by breaking Guan Yu's spear and landing a fatal blow, which put an end to Guan Yu. And then she got back up on her feet, broke Zhao Yun's sword, viciously beat her to near death, and then Guan Yu died, with everybody weeping sad tears of sadness. Ikitosen is a weird series, and I knew that way before I started reading this for the plot. Featuring the character that's supposed to represent Guan Yu being knocked out and peeing herself more than once. She's shown to be a big-time badass when it comes to fighting hordes, but when she fights people who actually know what they're doing, she goes down like a bitch. But it's always that second life perk that saves her at the last minute. And I totally skipped the part where Sauron stole the blue dragon, and she basically had to fight Shu Huang with a fake one. Or at least I think that's what's going on. It's honestly hard to tell when everyone takes themselves so goddamn seriously. Regardless, the point is, Guan Yu is shown to be a pinnacle character in the Ikitosen series, right next to Sun Ce and Lu Bu. And wouldn't you know it, she's a DLC character in Senran Kagura. Look, if there's anything I wanted you to take away from this video, it's this. If you want to get into Ikitosen, for the love of God, do not watch the anime, because it is cheaply put together and it totally screws up the cool stuff that happened in the manga. Okay, fine, you got me. There was no point to this video. April Fools!